In the shakeout of COVID bailout money, we are investigating the winners and the losers. And we're asking why some companies took money if they didn't have an obvious hardship. In today's investigation, a charter school district didn't see public funding formulas drop by even 1 penny. Yet the district, which also is a private company, took between $350,000 to $1 million. Team 12's Joe Dana investigates.
We're talking about up to $1 million. I'm just asking for a straight answer on the record.
That's our second visit to Charter One, in what became several attempts to get the company to level with us about why it took PPP funds, money intended to cover payroll costs for struggling businesses. Charter One is a company that acts as the school district for American Leadership Academy charter schools across the East Valley. The district promotes values like integrity, morality, and accountability. But our requests for the district to show accountability to the public went nowhere.
And we'll get you an answer back, whether we're willing to put something on the record or not.
Okay, I've given him opportunities previously.
That's Charter One CFO Robert Plowman. He never gave us an answer on the record. Neither did his boss, Charter One CEO Glenn Way. According to several complaints by the watchdog group Arizonans for Charter School Accountability, Way has a history of not being transparent with the public. For years, American Leadership Academies ran athletic programs and food services off the books. According to the watchdog group, the PPP money the charter school district took is between $350,000 and $1 million. Charter One tells me off camera the district lost revenue from an agreement with ALA schools based on standardized testing. COVID-19 caused standardized testing to be canceled in the spring. But Charter One won't discuss on the record how much that lost revenue actually amounted to and whether it justified taking PPP money.
I think they're hesitant to talk to people about it because I think reporters like yourself are catching them with their hands in the cookie jar.
Kyle Herrig leads the nonprofit Accountable US, which tracks PPP money. Arizona charter schools already received a minimum of $50,000 each from the CARES Act and saw no loss in its state funding formula through COVID-19. All the more reason why Herrig is skeptical about why charter schools and charter school districts would apply for PPP funds.
They got free money from the government that was designed to go to the corner store, was designed to go to the dry cleaner down the street.
And ultimately, the first cycle of PPP funds ran out before we could even apply.
Sean Pearson is CFO of Black Family and Child Services of Arizona. The nonprofit provides foster support, work training, and behavioral health therapy to families in need. COVID-19 forced Pearson to make cuts from 32 employees to 19.
Hygiene and
Pearson has no problem going before a camera and talking about how her organization finally got a partial PPP loan and how she's spending it.
Most immediately, the PPP loan helped us to keep the remaining staff that we had. We didn't have to do any additional furloughs, and it gave me enough breathing room for us to really restructure our behavioral health and the way that we were delivering services.
Herrig says he'd like to see businesses like Charter One that aren't willing to publicly explain their needs return the money to taxpayers.
If you can't explain to others in your community why you jumped in front of them in line to take this loan, I think you should give the money back.
During our investigation, a spokesperson for Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema said she is concerned about ineligible businesses receiving these loans. And that, quote, our office is looking into the question of funding for charter schools. Joe Dana, 12 News.